ROBLOX story time of literally how I literally nicked someone's neck today. And so the other day, I was like just playing, and this boy Caleb, so he was like, he had his fake prom, right? And Adlin just decided to like, so basically Adlin tips a bit of it out, and then he goes furious. And like Connor, the other person, is like, you can't hit a girl. And we were all girls. Caitlin, me, Adlin, Georgia. And he starts full force pushing Adlin, Georgia. So, and then he starts literally doing these karate moves on me. Like, these karate moves, like, he was hitting me, and I got really, like, I was dead serious about this, and then I just decide to, like, dig my nails into his arm. So, like, I was like, oh my god. And I was like, what the heck? What did I just do that was so delicious? And then I never speak to him for about 4 or 5 days. And today he was like annoying us. Annoying Apple in Georgia. So I decide, I've had enough of this stuff. So then I decide to literally start like holding his neck, like 2 little fingers, but then I start nipping it full force. He goes crying to his parents. We have not seen him since right now. It has been like an hour, and still I feel like one of the twins, Georgia, she was rooting for me, but Adeline, she was like, that's mean, but still, she was rooting for me a bit. So I was like, thank you, girlies. So, like, I was literally like, oh my god, did I just save my best friends from literally something seeming like a try-hard? So I was like, I've had enough of him, and I did it. And then I start hitting him, physically slapping him, and I was like, can I do what I did? Can I do what Brody Ferguson did to Lewis? So Brody Ferguson actually physically strangled Lewis the other day. Can I tell you about it? So I think it was actually his fault or my fault. So basically, so he wanted people to stack on me, and I start chasing him, and I tell Brody to fight him. But I did not know that Brody was going to physically strangle him by the neck. And when he comes in, he is crying, screaming, struggling to breathe. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell happened? And I was like, and they were like, Lewis got strangled. And I was like, Lewis got what? And like, his neck was all bruised. He couldn't stop holding it. He could barely breathe. He was having hard times breathing. Every 20 minutes, he would stop breathing for 3 seconds. Like, I was going crazy. Like, I was like, he is annoying, but he wasn't like P1 bestie. I know it's a bit weird. He likes the color purple and stuff. But still, it's not okay. Like, he should have been sent to the hospital. All I could see on our desk was like three ice packs. And I was like, well, they magically work sometimes. So I just gave one of the three that was like in the middle, so it was like nice and cooled to put on his neck. But still, his breathing started dropping really bad. But can I tell you about something? And this is why I hate Chaos Pig. When I was like 6. When I was 7, I hated Chaos Pig. And now that I'm 8, it actually changed. So when I was 7, I was like, so we were in gym and they were like, we're playing Chaos Tig. And I was like, okay. And we were outside when we were doing this. And Callan is the freaking speediest person. Like, you know that teleporter in like a movie? He is literally like that. He Chaos Tigged me full force, and that's like touching someone. But he used 2 hands and like pushed me down. My leg was bleeding. Can I tell you something that happened to my brother when he was like 6? So, like, I was like, so no, I wasn't born yet. He was like 6. I was not born yet. He was born when he was like 12. So I'm like, why am I saying so? I'm like, so one day, like, my brother was going down like this really steep hill. He was running full force speed. And when I tell you this is steep, it's really, really extremely steep. And so then he trips. Like his skin, like a clump of his skin goes off, scrapes off, and you can see his flesh. Still has scars from it. And I'm like, oh, why am I saying that? I wasn't born yet. So, like, I don't know what other people thought. So he told me this so I wouldn't be able to, like, run the hill. So then I didn't get hurt as he did. Because he said it hurt so bad that he still has a scar. And he showed the scar to me on his knee. And, like, it's really bad. So, like, I was like, why am I... So, after he told me this, I was like, oh my god. I'm not running down the hill anymore in case that happens to me and I, like, break a bone. And I was like, alright, can I tell you about something that happened to me last month? And I'm still afraid of doors just because of it. So, one day, like, the heater things, people were there, and like I was going upstairs and they had to check out my sister's heater, but my sister's room was in a mess, and like I was like, you have to do it, and she got mad and she slammed the doors, but she didn't know my pinky was in the hinges of the door. I heard it crack. That's when I started screaming. And like all I could see was like black, white, and gray because it was so sunny. And like my heart was like almost about to beat out my chest. I was that scared. So like I still have it right now. It's like it's swelled up. It's swelled up. Like, I mean, it's just because I'm grown. So I'm still, but like there was these little blood blisters, and there was on like one under my nail, and it really hurt. Like, there was blood, it was cut, and like, there was like a dent from the door frame implanted in my pinky. I thought I broke it. I could not move it for like 2 days. But now I can move it, but still, it really hurt. So I am never putting my fingers in the hinges of a door ever again. And I don't know how I did it, actually. I don't know how I did it. Do you know how I did it? I have no idea. So I have no idea. And I'm like, my sister's like, don't put your fingers on the door again, or you'll like break a pinky next time, or break your fingers, or break your hand. Then I tell you something. Can I tell you something that happened to me? No, can I tell you something that happened to my sister when she was like 6 or 7? So I wasn't born yet. I was born when she was 10. So like, end of story time.